morning, everyone. Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. While court is in session, please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit back, wait for your names to be called. Also, if you're in a vehicle, there is no driving while court is in session. Also, limit on talking, eating, drinking, gumming, chewing, walking around, or smoking of any kind, and please remain properly dressed at all times. Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, everyone. Matthew Brian Larson, case number SP 1339229. Appearance, please, for the record.
Yes.
Mr.
Are you
Butler.
Matthew Larson?
Your
Honor?
Yes.
I apologize. Do you call that case one more time? I had a malfunction.
Sir, Mr. Faulkner, I think your transmission is slow, Mr. Faulkner. I think you would serve better.
Yes,
if you-
so
Yeah, I think you would serve better if you would turn your video off. This is City of Detroit versus Matthew Larson,
Turn it-
case number SP 1339229. Appearance for the record.
all Faulkner appear on behalf of defendant, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Larson, state your name for the record, please.
Matthew B. Brian Larson.
Okay. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. I don't have a file, but I can only imagine that the city attorney on this is going to offer you a minute. Well, Mr. I don't know, Mr. Goss.
I believe it's an alcohol-related violation, so that would be a
Correct.
six-month delay.
6-month delayed sentence. They're going to ask you to plead as charged to the 6-month delayed sentence, and I would fine you $240 for that, and I would dismiss the case upon completion of the delayed sentence. They don't amend it to disorderly conduct. Nevertheless, if you complete everything and no more trouble, then the case will be dismissed. You have to keep in mind, sir, that you have an absolute right to a trial, and you have a right to speak with Mr. Faulkner in a breakout room. I suggest maybe that you do that. Observe between Bud Light beer if you can on public sidewalk. I would go one step further, Mr. Faulkner, not to dismiss this upon payment.
Okay,
I can put you in a breakout room with Mr. Faulkner. You can speak to him if you have something. He's a great counselor and advocate. Let me put you in a breakout room with Mr. Faulkner.
Okay.
See it? You left me. Oops.
Should I join that? Should I join the breakout room?
Please.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I believe I got a certificate from Mr. Reeves. Is it the Mr. Goss? Where is Mr. Goss?
Do you mean Goolsby?
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about you. Good morning, Mr. Gooseby.
Good morning.
But I'm relaying to him your successful completion of the defensive driving course.
Yes.
So that he can, let's get the file out and see what was offered to you at the time. And if there was an offer in there, I'll make sure that that offer is, you have the opportunity to take the offer. If there's not an offer in there, I want to make sure that you get an offer. And you have
Okay.
the opportunity, just like everybody else, if you don't like the offer, to decline it and to set a trial date.
Okay.
So, Mr. Goss, are you there?
Yes, I am.
No, not me.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm
Mr.
here.
Goss.
Oh,
All right,
I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Goss. Mr. Gooseby took the driving course. And he has two speeds, 120 over and 111 and 15 over. He did complete the defensive driving course. I have proof of that. I need to wait and see if I can get this file, see what is promised. All right, we pull Mr. Larson out to break out one.
Can't find him on the docket.
Oh, he's not on the docket. That's because he came in the other day.
They got a whole
Oh.
lot.
Oh, I have one on here.
Oh, Mr. Larson?
Did he come out?
Not yet. We might have to go back in there and get him.
Be glad to.
All right. Ms. Lampkin, you didn't pay, ma'am.
I did pay.
He might have disconnected completely. I assume he's going to call back in.
No, well, maybe he did. It says he's still in that breakout room, but,
Well, he wasn't in there. I just went in there and he wasn't there.
all right. He's here, he's back now.
Okay.
Yeah.
good.
It happened yesterday too.
Yeah.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Matthew Larson. Mr. Larson, I've given you an opportunity to speak to Mr. Faulkner in the breakout room. Mr. Faulkner, what's your client want to do?
Wishes to avail himself the offer, would tender a plea of guilty with the understanding that upon the payment of the fine, the case would be dismissed.
All right, this is a one-time deal, Mr. Larson. I think you probably learned a little bit of a lesson about no drinking in public. So,
Absolutely, Your Honor.
all right, you want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir, please.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand that the maximum penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 fine?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's stated in the record?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Has anyone offered you anything other than what I said in the record of the dismissal upon payment of $240?
No.
All right, sir, let me draw your attention back to 4/9, that's April 9th, 2022 at around 1:37 PM in the city of Detroit in the area of Elizabeth and Park. Sir, did you have an occasion to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
I'm sorry, I couldn't clarify that, sir.
All right, sir. let me draw
My hearing's poor, I'm sorry.
That's fine, that's fine. Let me draw your attention back to April 9th, 2022 at around 1:37 PM in the city of Detroit in the area of Elizabeth and Park Street. Did you have an occasion to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department on that day?
I did.
On that date, were you in public with the can of Bud Light
Light.
beer?
I was, Your
Was
Honor.
there something in that can, sir? Was there alcohol in that can?
Yeah, there was some alcohol in that can.
And were you consuming that alcohol on a public street in the city of Detroit?
I was carrying it, looking to dispose of it. I don't know if I did. I'm not sure if I was or not. I would think that I had it. I probably took a sip out of it. That's why I'm pleading guilty.
Well, this is about the time right now, sir, where it's not any way to vacillate on it. If it's a yes or no question. You know, if you don't feel that you were drinking at the time, then I can set a trial date. If you really don't have much to lose, in the sense that you're pretty much probably going to get the same offer on the date of trial. You only have something to gain because maybe the officer might not show up, or maybe the officer might not recollect if he does show up, or I don't know, maybe the officer might want to cut you a break. So you want the trial date, sir, or do you want to go ahead? Are you ready to make the admission?
I was just gonna make an admission and pay the fine.
No,
that
but
you offer.
the admission that you make, it has to be truthful. It doesn't, it's not something about you vacillating whether you were or you weren't. You understand?
Okay, I'm gonna say I was drinking that beer then on the sidewalk.
Okay, and if you were drinking, you're gonna say you were drinking that beer because you were actually drinking a beer, right?
Yes.
Mr. Faulkner,
Yes, Your Honor.
you satisfied?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, I'm satisfied. The court is going to find you guilty as charged. I am going to sentence you to a $240 fine. I told you I dismissed that upon payment. When can you pay, sir?
I will pay that today, online, but just in case something happens where it doesn't go through, can I have till tomorrow at least?
Well, let's not pay it online then, because online payment takes a long time to go through.
Okay.
You can pay that at any Div Dat kiosk in the city of Detroit. That's DIVDAT. And I'm told that they have an app that you can upload to your phone and pay
Okay.
that. I see you're a long way away, so that may be the best course of action. If you pay it that way, it'll go through instantly. Or the other way I can tell you to pay it is to come down to the courthouse and pay it.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 7 days from today's date to pay that. We're set for review on September 27th, 2022 at 8:25 a.m. All right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it. Have a good day.
You as well.
I have the case number on that, Your Honor.
The case number is SP 133-922-91.
Thank you.
All right, you're free to leave, Mr. Larson. Have a very good day and good luck to you.
Thank you so much. You as well.
All right. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Cortina Gator. Case numbers SP 133-0090. Oh, is this for trial? All right, let's pass the matter for Ms. Gator. That's set for trial. So we're gonna give the officer a half-hour grace period from the time that they're scheduled to be here at 9 o'clock. And if they don't show up, we'll call the case. If they show up, we'll give the parties an opportunity to discuss the case and see if they work it out. If they can't work it out, we'll get ready for a trial. All right.
Oh, Your Honor, do I just stay on until 9?
You don't have to stay on. You can come back at 9.
Okay. Well, I just stay 8:47.
All right. What's up?
Your Honor, well, Mr. Goose, you get his, completion,
Yes.
just be limited access 6 to 10. Dismiss everything else.
All right. Ernest Lee, I don't see anything on, see him on the docket, but,
Ernest Lee is on docket, he in between somebody.
yeah, but the problem is, maybe you're looking up wrong.
8:35.
Slash Lee. Slip. I don't see. Man. All right. Mr. Lee,
Yes,
1 and 2.
good morning.
This is the city of Detroit versus Ernest Clifton Lee. Case numbers, SP 1270695, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1270761, SP 1320009, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1320771, appearance for the record, please.
All forms to represent the defendant. Your name, sir?
Ernest Lee.
All right, I'm gonna set aside the defaults on SP 1270695, counts 1 and 2. Those cases were had in 2021. They just got into the system in 2022. And I'm gonna give you an opportunity to be heard. Those cases hit the system almost 7 months after the tickets were had. All right, let's see if we can give Mr. Lee an offer. Keep in mind, sir, you have the same right. You have a right to take the offer, or as for purposes of arraignment, Counselor.
The honor of client stands mute, waives formal reading.
All right, and I'm gonna enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm gonna give you a $0 bond. Now, you have the same right. We're gonna get you an offer, Mr. Lee. If you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. And then you have a right to speak to Mr. Faulkner regarding the offer and the other rights, all right?
Okay.
Court, Dante Goss, P60162, on behalf of the people. Your Honor, the offer will be a LTD, a blockading, and expired plates. Dismiss others.
All right, do you have a valid driver's license, sir?
I did. It just got suspended after the tickets hit the system. So right after that, I got pulled over. I went to go get my license, and they just got suspended in August for the driving on with no insurance.
Now,
So I just had. I need them back because I need to go to work, and I can't drive nowhere
I
without.
know you need them back. I know that. All right, so the city's now willing to amend that offer, Mr. Faulkner, to an allowing and a blocking traffic and an expired plates. That allowing is a misdemeanor, $240, but I'll dismiss that misdemeanor upon payment. The blocking traffic and the expired plates are both civil infractions that just have fines attached to them. Blocking traffic is $175, 0 points, no abstraction. The expired place is $145, 0 points, no abstraction. And so basically, if that offer will allow you to leave out of here with no misdemeanor record, and it will allow you to potentially get a driver's license without that failure to display would have cost you an extra 30-day suspension on your driving record. What You want to speak to Mr. Faulkner regarding the offer?
Yes, sir.
I see that potentially this no insurance proof is probably the one that has suspended his license. Let me check and see that. Mr. Faulkner. That's
Your Honor,
gonna be-
was part of the offer allowing unlicensed person to drive?
Yes, yes.
Or the,
And
driving
the
license
city
suspended?
admitted his offer initially, it was
FTD.
there because it was a failure to display, but since he said he just lost his license to this, the city amended it to a allowance. All right.
Okay,
Put you in a breakout room, speak to Mr. Faulkner regarding those issues. Remember, allowing 240, blocking traffic 175, and a expired plate 145.
okay.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right, join the room. Good morning, Corporal Whitehead. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Goss. Attorney Burgess, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Who's your client?
Laborio Garnica, Judge.
Oh, he's here. Are you driving, attorney, counselor?
No, Your Honor, I'm stopped.
Okay, let's look up this case. See if we can hurry up and get you back on the road.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. This is the city of Detroit versus Laborio Garnica, case number SP 1221773, counts 1 and counts 2, and U 630112222. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, David Burgess, P 58557, on behalf of Laborio Garnica.
Okay, Mr. Garnica, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Laborio Garnica.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Goss,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have a license improper, a no insurance misdemeanor, and a replica firearm. Is this what this is? Exhibit replica facsimile firearms. Do you have a driver's license, sir? Can I ask your client, Mr. Burgess, do you have a
Yes.
driver's license? And
Please, Your Honor. Yeah, he's in the process. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I don't, Your Honor. I'm in the
Where-
process of getting one.
where's your license at? Are you trying to get a license?
Yes, Your Honor.
He's in
What
the
about-
application process, Judge.
Okay, he's got an immigration problem?
No, Judge. He never had a license. He's in the process of obtaining one. He's already taken the driver's ed, and he's working on. He has to go take the test, I believe. Mr. Garnica, you can explain further if you want. You know what you've been doing.
Yes, Your Honor. I already took the driving course test. I have to go for my license, but I can't get my license until I get a okay on the driver's defensive testing.
All right, Mr. Goss, what's the offer gonna be?
Let's look at his driving record, Your Honor.
All right. We'll pull that record up. We'll see what it is. Well, nevertheless, I mean, it's 3 charges, Mr. Goss, it's generally a 1 for 3. And or 1 for 2. He's got the replica facsimile firearm. Right, he's not licensed, but he has 9 points on his license already. Might not get a license, Mr. Garnica. But that's up to the Secretary of State. I think after 12 points, you're automatically not gonna get a license. After 9 points, you might have to do some kind of extra, but nevertheless, that's the license. What's the offer?
Absolutely. And then the judge, if he can't be unmuted.
Judge?
Hold on a second, Mr. Faulkner.
Sure.
Yeah, Judge, for some reason, I don't know if you can hear us, Your Honor, but we can't hear you.
All right.
And then try to
The
unmute.
offer is 6 months pleading to the replica facsimile firearm.
I will go down to the courtroom
It'd
right
be
now.
some sort of non-reporting probation, but you have to take a gun safety course. And then pay $240. We'll dismiss the ticket after 6 months. You have an absolute right to a trial. I can put you in a breakout room with your counselor to speak to him regarding it. And the other 2 cases will be dismissed today if you want to take the deal. You want to give me, I'll give you some time to speak.
I'm gonna go down.
All right, thank you, Judge.
I'm gonna see what's going on in 333 with the situation with the clerk.
Can we please mute the officer?
Yeah, I'm out to do that.
But I'll be back.
Who's that talk?
What's going on, and then I'll come back.
That's Goss.
Good morning, Officer Dudley, Officer Amon Ra, and APTV Gentry.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Are you a defendant?
Yes, I am.
Can you remove your hat, please? Good morning to you. All right, let's pass that matter. Go ahead, Mr. Faulkner. Let's go back on the record with your client, Mr. Lee.
John, I have a question, if I may.
I didn't before you.
We're asking that he be allowed to pay his reinstatement fees and get a trial date on the actual tickets.
Yes, we can do that.
Then we'll do that. But ask for a trial date. We'll bring him. I'll bring him out and we'll go on the record.
Okay.
I don't think he's out.
No, he's not. I tried to pull him out.
Is he out?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I'm here.
There he is, yeah.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Ernest Lee. Mr. Lee, I need an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counsel indicates to court that you want to pay reinstatement fees up front and see if you can go get a driver's license.
Yes, sir.
All right. Going to allow you to do that on SP 127-0695, count 2. You owe a $45 reinstatement fee. The best way to do that is to come down to the courthouse and pay that. We're going to put on there that we're going to allow you to pay the reinstatement fee up front. If you have a problem, you can always come up to the court and we can try to help you out to make sure that that goes through. After you make that payment, you're going to wait 48 to 72 hours and approach the Secretary of State for driver's license. I have a trial date for November 28, 2022 at 9 a.m. All right, on
Yes,
all
sir.
on all matters.
Now you said I got to come up to the court and pay how much now? I'm sorry, it was going in.
$45 on that case number I gave you.
$45.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and we're gonna set a trial date on all the matters, all right?
Yes, sir. When can I come up there?
You can come up here today. Come up
Okay,
here as soon as possible, because the sooner you pay that $45, the sooner you can, that clock starts on the 48 to 72 hours, and then you go back to the Secretary of State and see what they say about giving you a driver's license.
okay. Thank you, sir.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day and good luck to you.
All right, you too, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Benita, Benavides.
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 Good morning, Your Honor.
Who's your client? Good morning.
I have Mr. Nicholas Gutierrez.
All right, let's wait. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Garnica. Mr. Garnica, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Is he ever retained, Your Honor?
Yeah, Mr. Burgess.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. He's going to take advantage of the offer from the court, Judge.
All right, you want to take that deal, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's do this. Did you take the Michigan Defensive Driving course?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you send me the certificate?
No, but I got the how do you say it? But I have it in my photos, but I couldn't. It's not in the mail yet.
Well, I need you to email me that.
Yes, Your Honor, I can do it for you.
Mr. Goss. Where's Mr. Goss?
I think you might have gone to 333.
All right. Well, I just want to make him aware, he's the one that asked to take those courses. And he did what was asked of him, so I wanted to make him aware of that. See if it changes the offer. He's in the breakout room 1. You want to join that breakout room 1, Mr. Burgess, and let the court know that?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to send you my email and let Mr. Goss know that, not the court, because the court already knows. I'm going to send you my email address, Mr. Garnica, to send me that. All right, you got that in the chat? You want to go in there and let the city attorney know? I don't know if it'll make a difference or not, but he did what he asked him to do.
All right, Judge. Can you give me an invite to Wanda, or how do I do that?
Already done.
All right, thank you.
Present? Yeah. It says assigned to room 3.
Here he is, Mr. Burgess is going to join the room and let you ask his client to take the issue.
Yeah, Honor, do I join the break room 3?
No. Just wait on your lawyer to come back out. Let me pull him back out if I can. So you want to know if that's going to change? No. I'm dropping the driving charges. Yeah, I know. Drop the driving charge. All right. You know, with the DINs. All right.
Yes.
Lastly, here's Mr. Goss here. I indicated to him what you were going to ask him. He indicated it won't change anything. All right.
Okay.
All right. So client will still like to take advantage of the offer.
Yes, Your Honor. He's got to plead to the facsimile gun charge in exchange for dismissal of everything else.
All right. Mr. Garnica, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you
Yes,
swear
Your
or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Sir, you understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes, Your Honor. I understand.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to draw your attention. Well, what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna draw your attention back. I'm gonna let the counselor know that I do not have an actual ticket for this offense. All I have is an ROA. I can take your client's with the ROA. He's gonna have to demonstrate the factual basis. But I can
Okay.
also allow your client to set a trial date because I don't proceed at trials on ROAs. I don't believe in them. They're hearsay as far as I'm concerned. It's not the actual ticket. It's not an actual signed complaint.
Okay.
So you can set the date for trial and.
Why don't we, Judge, why don't we do that? Because there was another matter. Why don't we do that, Your Honor? That's fine.
All right, trial date is gonna be November the 28th. November the 28th, 2022 at 9 a.m. All right, I mean, really, Mr. Garnica, you could talk to your attorney about what's going on, but you really can't do much worse. You know, you probably only do better, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll talk to him, Your Honor. Thank you, Judge.
If there's nothing further, I'll see you back on November 28th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good one.
You have a better one. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
The city of Detroit versus Nicholas Gutierrez, case number SP 1275901, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Marcel Benavides on behalf of Mr. Nicholas Gutierrez, P69562.
All right, state your name for the record, Mr. Gutierrez.
No, my name is Nicholas Gutierrez, Your Honor. Good morning.
Oh, today is the date and time. We're gonna pass the matter. Let's see if the officer showed up. Cervantes, I don't see him yet. I don't believe that they showed up. I'm gonna give them another 20 minutes, Counselor. So it's gonna be on you to watch the clock. If they show up, I'll give you an opportunity to work things out ahead of time. If not, we'll recall the case and then get you out of here.
Thank you, Judge.
I think Gator has a trial. Gutierrez has a trial. That's all I see for the trial. Let's move on to Lambert Tuck, who has mentioned to me that she's paid. Let's see.
They were originally.
Why aren't you on the docket today?
He's the very first one, Your Honor. You talk about Lampkin?
No, Lambert Tuck.
There's a Christina
Well,
Lampkin.
Lampkin is the one that said, I don't know who said they paid, but let's see.
I'm on here. I've been
Oh,
on here.
there it is.
I've been on here though.
All right, we're gonna try to help. let's go with, the city of Detroit versus today's date.
The 20th.
Yeah, you're supposed to be here. That's why you're not on the docket. You're supposed to be here the 22nd, Ms. Lambert.
Huh?
You're supposed to be here the 22nd.
Oh, I went to 36 district. They told me the 20th.
Well, they told you wrong. This is Lambert Tough. This is Lambert Tough.
No, this Lambert, I'm Lambert Tough.
Yes, and you're supposed to be here, Ms. Lambert Tough, on the 22nd.
Oh,
And
okay.
it appears that you have paid. It appears that well, it doesn't appear that you paid.
Yes, I paid and I have my temporary permit. I take my road test on Saturday.
I don't see here that you paid. I see a $65 fee.
I came and brought it into the courtroom with you.
You said what?
I came into the courtroom after I paid and you gave me a paper to take to the Secretary of State.
You must have paid something up front.
Yes.
Yeah, but you still owe $175 on blocking traffic. I'm gonna have to pull your file. Come back on Thursday, please. Yes, your date, Thursday, the 22nd. You still owe that $175. Did I offer you some community service or something?
Yes, I did the community service already.
Okay, let's get Lambert Tough. All right, come back. Did you get that community service to Miss Green?
You have it in your email.
I have it, but did you get it to Miss Green?
Yes.
I have it in my email from you or Miss Green?
You have it from me from last court date last month.
And what email address did you send it from?
TT Fifi 728419.
TTPP?
Fifi, F as in Frank, E as in elephant, F as in Frank, E as in elephant.
Say that again.
TT FE 7284 at iCloud.com.
I don't have it.
Or you could try Fifi FE.
TT, I don't have anything TT.
F as in Frank.
Okay. Fifi.
Yes.
I do have an email that says proof of community service, but it doesn't have anything attached to it.
In the last court date, you said.
And I need you to get that information to Miss Green, okay?
Okay.
Have you talked to Miss Green?
No, I haven't.
Did Miss Green set the community service up for you? Or did you go through the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
No, I went in Brightmore.
Well, who set the community service up for you?
The paper had Miss Green on there. I never talked to her. It was sent in the mail.
Okay, so what you need to do is get with Miss Green. You need her phone number so you can get that to her, proof of that, so that and make sure she has the proof. That way we can get you in and out. Her phone number is 313-965-8130.
Okay.
All right, so get that proof, and then we'll get that by Thursday. You come in here and we'll get rid of the stuff if it's all up and off, if it's all aesthetic, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a great day, man.
You too,
All right, Corporal Warren, you, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Christina Alexis Lampkin. case number SP 11386-362. Appearance for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. In your name, ma'am?
In the Lampkin.
All right, today is the date and time set for review in the matter. Ms. Lampkin, I don't have anything saying that you paid.
I paid. I went to 36.
Listen to me, listen. You're saying that you did. I'm looking at the computer and it hasn't registered. So, all right, let's get it. How did you pay?
I went to 36th district. I paid like $500. I don't know to what, but I asked her. I said I went to court with Mr. Perkins and I was ordered to pay $200 or $240 ticket. She told me she read everything down. I was in there. I was trying to figure out which one to pay. I paid it today. I don't know how to pay it though. I went down there and paid money.
All right, but if you, okay. I see that she's paid. Well, that ticket was dismissed. So she didn't pay anything on that. Do you have a receipt, ma'am?
I do. I could go to my car. Is my receipt in the car? I mean, but why would I keep the receipt? I mean, if I know I paid.
Wait a minute. Why would you keep the receipt? This is a very good time to have a receipt, isn't it?
Okay. I mean, I thought you
If
could
you're gonna
see
pay
it.
$500 for anything, you should always keep the receipt. Because
Okay,
now I'm not showing that it's paid.
Okay, Mr. Perkins, I figured I didn't need to keep that receipt. Honestly, that's the only reason why I didn't keep it.
Well, that's a lesson that you need to keep any receipt that you ever, especially when it's $500. Because I don't show that it's been paid, man. And I'm not saying that you haven't paid it. I'm just saying that it doesn't show that you have.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I went down there and I asked her what ticket did I need to pay. They should know what I need to pay, right? Because I didn't know how to pay it. That was the only thing.
Ms. Lampkin, you're 28 years old.
I'm 27.
27 years old. You got to take better care of your business.
Okay, I'm trying to. I tried to pay
it. I'm not saying you're not trying, Ms. Lampkin. I'm saying you have to do a better job. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to argue with you about it.
I don't have that receipt. Hold on, wait. But I know for sure I went to go pay my ticket. So okay, so how can I pay that one to show that I paid it? I can pay it now. I just don't know how to pay it.
Well, you paid it any did that kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you pay it. You come down to the courthouse like you paid it, like you say you paid it.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's see what this file says, Mr. I have 2 tickets here that are in default. And
damn, where the hell? I'm going through a lot right now. If I did have that paper, it's lost. So
listen, Ms. Lampkin, listen. I respect the fact that you're going through a lot, and I hope that you get through it. I'm sure you will. But at the end of the day, it's let me see why these 2 cases, Mr. Faulkner, were not adjudicated. I have a failure to stop ticket that's $210. That it entered into the system on 1/2/2020. The allegation was made on 12/18/2019. And I have a 26 to 30 over ticket that went into the system on 11/5/2020. And the allegation was made on 9/15/2020. Those 2 tickets are 8 points on Ms. Lampkin's license. And then I have the open matter of improper plates that she pled on, this is the $240 I'm talking about. She pled no contest. It's a $240 fine, and I told her I would dismiss that ticket upon payment. So those are the three matters that are open. I can only imagine that the city attorney was not willing to set aside the defaults on the two civil infractions. And since the fact that they are so close, or one of them at least is close to being off her record, and the other has almost a year to go to be off her record. That's what, for more than a year ago, because it was default 1/18/2021. It takes 3 years for those to come off the record, and the other was defaulted on
Is there, could I pay those tickets?
You can pay those tickets. You can pay those tickets. You want to speak to Clark in the breakout room?
Yeah.
So there's two that are in default, Your Honor?
Two that are in default, and only, you know, the only way I can see that those remain in default, the fact that the city attorney was not willing to set aside the defaults. And I think she paid $288 on a no insurance. That was paid on April 1st, 2022. That's $288. She paid on last year, on July the 27th, 2021, she paid $162 for a no valid registration certificate.
So I see.
Go ahead, ma'am. You want to say something, Mr. Lamb?
Yeah, I logged into Dividend and I see 3 tickets. And I was trying to see was
the 240 is the one that I'm speaking on.
okay, I'm gonna pay now.
All right, let's pass the matter, see how quick that goes into the system, and we'll close that matter out.
Okay. Check out.
All right. Let's move on to Elvis Devasco. Good morning to you. Put you in a breakout room with Mr. Goss. Any more officers here? All right, let's move on to Gonzalez.
Mom, did you have the door open? No.
Mute you, Ms. Lampkin, until we call your case again, all right? All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Joseph Edward Gonzalez, case number SP 914-939, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 914-9401, 0955-1553, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, sir?
Okay, this appears to be Edward Jovan Gonzalez.
That's not my name.
You're not, no, I'm strike that. This
Joseph
appears to
Jovan
be,
Gonzalez.
Joseph Jovan Gonzalez. So strike that Joseph Edward Gonzalez from the record.
Yeah, I couldn't, it didn't match the cases. So
Yes.
he has one case on the docket, no insurance.
Okay, this is the
Pre-trial.
city of Detroit versus Joseph Jovan Gonzalez, case number SP 128-11361 and SP 136-4611. For the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, Mr. Gonzalez?
Joseph Gonzalez.
All right, there's a pretrial for one and an arraignment for the other. Go ahead, Mr. Faulkner.
Your Honor, for the arraignment, my client waives formal reading, stands mute.
All right, we'll enter not guilty plea in your client's behalf, give him a $0 bond. And we'll ask your client, do you have valid insurance, sir?
I do.
You have proof of that?
Yeah, I can show it to you right now.
Raise your hand in the chat, on the screen, Ms. Lampkin, when you're done with that, all right?
I'm sorry, what you say?
I said, raise your hand on the screen when you're done with that. I'm gonna mute you, but just put your hand up. You know how to put your hand up?
I'm done. No, but I'm done though. I paid for it already.
All right. Let's see what happens. All right, let's pass Mr. Gonzalez's case, and let's go back on the record with Ms. Lampkin. Ms. Lampkin, I do now see that's instantaneous. I do now see that you paid that for that improper plate, and I'm gonna dismiss that improper plate now, all right?
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Lampkin, where are you at with the driver's license?
I think now I have to go to Secretary of State and see, because I think I only had 2 tickets with Detroit and 1 with Dearborn to get my license. So I paid Dearborn and I paid Detroit. So I would have to go to Secretary of State and see what's what.
All right, well, go to the Secretary of State, Ms. Lampkin, and if there's something else that we can do for you to, if you have any more problems, make sure you zoom back in, all right?
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, if there's nothing further, ma'am, good luck to you. Have a great day, and I hope that you, I'm sure that you are, but I hope that you overcome those difficulties that you have sooner rather than later, okay?
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Bye.
Good luck to you.
Okay, bye.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez, you indicated to the court that you had proof that you have insurance, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see what you have, please. So you got Cure, so Cure cured your problem, huh?
Little bit.
Well, you know what? I called Cure and Cure couldn't cure my problem. Why is it Cure curing everybody's problem but mine? You got any answer to that, Mr.
Tax bracket. It's the tax bracket.
All right, what I'm gonna do.
I got you on that one.
What did he say?
He got you on that one, I think.
What did he say?
He said your tax bracket.
Oh. Hey, it's not that high, I'll tell you that. I said, but you know, you may be right. All right, with that, I'm gonna dismiss the case. I'm gonna help you out a little bit more, sir, and dismiss both of the cases for providing valid documentation, all right?
I was gonna say I also got pulled over like that same week, and they sent me another trial for December with you.
I'm gonna dismiss both of them, okay?
All right.
So you don't have to come back. You're free to leave. Just keep that insurance up to date and keep it on you too. That's another thing. All right.
I appreciate it.
All right. There's nothing further, sir. Have a very good day. Good luck to you.
You as well.
Your Honor, may we recall Nicholas Gutierrez?
There we go. You ready to get out there? You ready to take that dismissal and get out of Dodge with that, reckless driving and all that other stuff, huh?
Yes, sir.
Let's recall the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Nicholas Gutierrez, case number SP 1275901, counts 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead, put your appearance on the record again, Counselor.
Good morning, Your Honor. Marcel Benavides on behalf of Mr. Nicholas Gutierrez, P69562. Mr. Gutierrez, please state your name.
My name is Nicholas Gutierrez.
Today is the date and time set for a trial / formal hearing on all the matters. There's Officer Cervantes wrote the tickets. Is there Officer Cervantes here? Officer Cervantes, hearing no response. I give him a half-hour grace period. It's now 9:32. Supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. Go ahead, Counsel.
With that, I would ask the matter be dismissed with prejudice.
All right, I'm going to dismiss. I'm going to grant the motion to dismiss. No officer. If there's nothing further, you and Mr. Gutierrez have a very good day. All right.
Thank you, Judge. Good seeing you again.
Thank you.
Always good to see you. All right. All right, let's move on to Mr. Guyton. I think Mr. Guyton might be on the list as well, but we can start getting those tickets out of here because it is now 9:31. So I do have a host of officers in the breakout room that have gotten here before the cutoff time. But let's see if Mr. Guyton is going to get the same relief or not.
Who are the officers for Mr. Guyton, Your Honor?
I don't know yet. All right, let's see if we can find out. 2 of the tickets are set for trial. I have no officers listed on the ROA for 1, and no officer listed on the ROA for other. I got the file. Let me see if there's a ticket in here. There is a ticket in here. Townsend, Ricky Townsend. All right, let's call the case. The city of Detroit versus Darius Darrell Guyton, case number SP 922-454, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner representing the defendant. And your name, sir?
Darius Guyton.
Yeah, it's my understanding that today's date time set for trial. There's no officer's motion to dismiss.
All right. All right. There's no officer Townsend that's in the breakout room that has appeared on Zoom. It's now 9:34. I'm going to grant council's motion to dismiss, and there's nothing further. Then we have a very good day. Sir, good luck to you. All right. I'll dismiss the case. What I'm going to do is I'm going to waive the warrant fee, but you're going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement fee. So you have 2 old tickets, sir, $162, $198, and you're going to have 2 $45 or $45 reinstatement fees that you need to pay. So you got a little bit of money you owe the court, all right? You go and did that kiosk like Liz Lambert did, and you'll be able to see all that, and you'll be able to pay it. All right?
Okay, Your Honor.
And hopefully you can get that paid so you can get, so you can get your obligations with the court all clear up.
Yes, sir.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, if you don't have any further questions, good luck to you. Have a great day, all right?
You too. Have one for day, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is this AP Trayvon Bonzel Gentry?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir. All right.
Good morning. How are you?
Trey Dion, right?
Correct.
All right. All right, I have attorneys, I have officers in the breakout room for Gator, Gentry, and it's just Gator and Gentry and
Sergeant Carson.
Pardon me?
Sergeant Carson was here. I spoke to Sergeant Carson.
Yeah, I saw Sergeant Carson.
He's on Gentry also.
What's going on with Goose?
Go,
I don't know. I don't think. Fire station.
Oh, here's the.
I don't think. Where's Gooseby? What happened? Where's Gooseby? I don't see Gooseby on trial.
right. I gave him an offer. I don't know. He been
I'm here now. I
Okay,
didn't.
let's get back to Gooseby. Let's get back to Gooseby. All right. Then we call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Daniel Scott Lucas Gooseby Senior. Case number SP 129-15301, SP 129-15511, SP 133-10041, SP 133-10281. Appearance for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing defendant. Your name, sir?
Daniel Gooseby.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. Mr. Gooseby was here before, and he was allowed to take the Michigan Defensive Driving course. I have proof that he's taken that course. And this time, Mr. Goss has offered Mr. Gooseby a limited access 6 to 10 in exchange for dismissal of all the other matters. The limited access is going to abstract and is going to give you 1 point on your driver's license, sir. 6 to 10.
Okay.
What have you learned out of the course?
First of all, to slow down and be a lot more patient.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Mr. Gooseby, where are you?
Right now, I'm with my son. He's homesick.
All right, well, let me see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not sure how to. Just 1 second.
All right, how old is your son?
I'm sorry. Can you see me now?
Yeah, how old is your son?
My son is 15.
15 years old, right? Just
Yes.
about that time where he's probably getting a permit or about to get a permit, right?
Yes, he's on my head about it.
He's on your head about it. Where is he? Is he near you now or are you ready?
No, he's downstairs.
Okay. So I ask you what you learned out of a course. Now, let me ask you this. If your son comes home with a 16 to 20 mile an hour over the speed limit, and you talk to him about it, he's gone through driver's training and that, and you're gonna ask him what he learned out of driver's training, and he tells you, I learned not to speed.
I didn't mean it to sound.
You should already know that.
No question. You're right.
It's got to be more. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to help you help yourself. It's got to be more in that course, more substantial stuff that you actually learned in that course than just what you already knew.
I mean, actually, I've learned more about my vehicle than I actually anticipated.
All right, let's talk about it then.
As far as braking and being cautious and the distance between vehicles, I've learned
Okay,
quite a
now
bit.
you're saying those things. Now support them with some facts and information about it.
In terms of driving cautiously and bad weather, keeping my distance. It was 2 car lengths and being aware of my surroundings and
Let me ask you some specific questions.
Okay.
I'm gonna help you out here, or try to help you out. How many times or how often are you supposed to check your surroundings and look in your rearview mirror?
I believe it was every 5 seconds.
About, I've heard every 3 or every 5, right? Okay. All right, you said 2 car lengths away. That's a far, that's you've already supported that about braking. 2 car lengths away is a fair enough distance to brake in any event that somebody has to stop and you don't have to hit them in the back, right? Go
Exactly.
ahead with some more facts that you learned.
Let me go over my head. In terms of
All right, in terms of, let's go, and I didn't take the course. This is just me learning from everybody that has taken the course. In terms of your driving and how your attitude affects your driving before you get in the car, did they speak on that?
yes, you
And what
should
did
be
they say?
calm and patient, clear-minded.
And that was one of the particular things that stood out to me that I wouldn't have guessed, is that your attitude before you get in the car sets up how you're going to end up driving.
Exactly. Yes.
In terms of, okay, here's another good one. When is the worst time when it rains to be on the road?
9 o'clock.
You said, I'm sorry, you were breaking up. You said what was the worst time in the rain to be on the road?
Yes.
Early mornings, I believe it was.
No, it said the first 15 minutes of the rain is the worst time when it rains. You know why?
You're right, because the road is slicker.
And why is it slicker?
Because it's just becoming wet.
Well, no. The answer is because of the oil and the water. It doesn't mix right away, and it takes time for that water to wash away the oils on the road.
Right.
So that's the worst time in the rain to be driving, the first 15 minutes. What else? Give me something else. Substantive.
That's a new one on me, Your Honor, by the way.
Yeah,
that rain.
That was a new one on me. I mean, this course, I've learned a lot about this course just through people coming in, telling me, and I've had people doing much better jobs than you, Mr. But I think what it was when the cities first started asking, I started making it, letting people know that you come in and you give us everything that you know, and it will help you get a better deal. So I'm gonna leave you off the hook because I know the later times I haven't asked that of people. I just required them to, well, the city wants them to take the course, and I give them opportunities to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna allow a limited access 1 to 5 in this case. I think that Mr. Gooseby has taken the course. I know he's taken the course. And I think that he is genuinely learned something about it. I'm not going to hold him to the fact of remembering everything, but it is important, so, and it's particularly important for a person like you that's got a 15-year-old young man that's about to be on the road. And another one of the statistics that they have is that from the 16 to I think 24 is the worst time for drivers. That's when the most accidents happen. You see what I'm saying, in that age range. So, that's why it's a serious thing for anybody, but that's why it's very serious, because you have a young man that you're about to start teaching how to drive and gonna be riding. You want him to be as safe as possible. And this will be a good course for him to take as well. If he gets around to it, because it's got a lot of information in it.
It really does. Me and my wife, we both discussed that. I've learned more in that class than I have the years I've been driving.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that, and I'm not one for so much, but it's unfortunate that the state does not regulate or mandate us to go back to a driver's training course every 5 or so years, because some of the people that come in here just don't even realize the basics of how and when to turn, who goes first, or a four-way stop if the street lights are out and stuff like that. So it's important. And then last thing I'll say about it is that I know everybody speeds, and I'm guilty of it myself. I try to monitor myself, but I sometimes am guilty of going over the speed limit. But 16 to 20 over is particularly fast in, an area, especially on out of drive and Coyle on the top streets. Because and then I know that you get caught up in necessarily being in rushes and things like that, but you have to think, first of all, about everybody else on the road, the people walking, riding their bikes, other people driving, and then your own self, the safety of your own self. If you get into an accident at those kind of speeds, then it could be catastrophic, right? And then you think about it in the other way, that 16 to 20 over, that rush that you were in that day didn't get you anywhere any faster.
No, it didn't.
Because you got pulled over, you sat on the side of the road with Corporal Hampton. He's gonna be out there too. He's gonna give you a ticket, you know, and it just wastes time. So with that being said, the offer is gonna be amended to limited access 1 to 5, $125 and dismissal of everything else. You want to take that deal, sir? You have an absolute right to a trial.
No, I would take that deal. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Walker, will your client stipulate to the base of the ticket as an active factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
All right, and with that stipulation, will your client stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna find your client responsible for the amended count of limited access 1 to 5, $125 fine, and I'm gonna dismiss the other matters. Mr. Boosby, when can you pay?
Can I get a week or two?
I heard that, or 2, so I'm gonna give you till October the 4th, 2022. Pay that by then, sir, so you don't have to worry about any late fees or any other license implications. If there's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck, and I wish your son the best of luck in his quest to get the driver's license. I remember those days, and it's good to see a young man now that wants his driver's license. A lot of my kids weren't so pressed about getting, and a lot of kids nowadays, you don't see that too much anymore. They're content in getting Ubers and stuff like that. Right. But I wish him the best of luck in that. All right, and I hope for his better health today, so he can get back in school.
I appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
All right, have a good day, sir. And
you stay blessed, officer.
Yeah, have a good day. All right, good luck to you.
Okay.
Judge, I finished driver's training the day before my birthday. I went and got a permit for that one day. I wasn't messing around. I couldn't wait for my birthday.
Now they got the stuff all in stages. If I remember correctly, you have to go through stage 1, then you have to go through stage 2, and it's not as quick as before. I remember I went to driver's training. I went to Jack's driving school in Southfield. You went there. Some people paid the money on Monday and didn't come back until Friday, and Jack would give you a permit. I went to class. I'm gonna tell that to the end of time. You know what I'm saying? But I hope Jack is not out there. I'm not putting him on blast. But at the end of the day, that was Jack's driving school. You got your permit. And then when I still didn't have a car, I got off the bus in Highland Park, went and got my driver's license and got back on the bus. And I stayed on the bus for the whole time I was in high school, partway through college and everything too. But that was cool. All right, sir.
All right, you take it easy.
All right, you too. All right.
Your Honor, I have an offer for Mr. Gentry.
Okay, all right. You're free to leave, Mr. Guzman.
You have cards, don't even have no
driver's license, right? You have an offer for Gentry. What about Miss Gator? She was here first. What's Miss Gator gonna do? She has rules. She has 2 formal hearings in the trial. Miss Gator, do you have a driver's license, ma'am?
Oh, that's in proper place, Your Honor, for Miss Gator. She has her license is valid.
Yes.
Her license is valid.
Yes, Your Honor. So it's just gonna be in proper place.
I have you told me when I came back to show my proof of insurance and the registration.
You have
Well, I
all of
actually
that
had
stuff?
it that day, but I don't even have that car no more, but I have the registration and the
Mr.
insurance.
Laws just wants blood, don't you?
No, Your Honor, because we checked he ran the plate that was on the ticket and it didn't come back. So that's why.
That was on the ticket.
Right.
Because do you have, let me see some insurance and registration, man. Let's call the case while she's looking that up. This is the city of Detroit versus Cortina and Gator, case number SP 1330090, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1330091, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, ma'am?
Cortina Gator.
All right.
So this is the registration.
Trial. Let's see what you have. You have valid registration. Hold on. I'm not done yet. You have valid registration for a 2010 Ford. That's hold on.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you could see.
I'll tell you when you can put it off the screen. That registration is good until 2/2/2023. Now that registration is in Sarah Gator's name.
Yeah, my car was in my grandmother's name.
Okay, but let's see some insurance.
And then this is the insurance.
I need to see there. Let's see what you have there. All right. I have a Sarah Gator for the 24, and the expiration, that insurance is expired.
Yeah, July the 27th. I don't have a car. I got a whole new
This
car.
was the car that you were driving on that day?
No, this is the car. The Ford Focus was the car that I was driving. And then I don't have this car.
On that day, right?
Yes. But I don't have this car anymore.
I see a Ford black. Okay, good enough. All right, good enough. Now, so that was good insurance at the time, and
Your
go ahead. Put your appearance on the record, Corporal Rule. I'll give you
Corporal Rule, badge 3896, Detroit Police Department, 6th Precinct.
Okay. Go ahead, Corporal Rule.
Well, the date that this ticket was issued was 3/21/22, and it was for improper plates and no valid registration insurance. Well, I run the VIN number on this vehicle and it still comes back electronic verification, no insurance. And that day it was still no insurance. I wouldn't have wrote the ticket if she had valid. I wouldn't have wrote the ticket for no insurance if it was valid.
Well, here, let's speak this. I know you, Corporal Rule for a long time. I know that you're not out here just writing tickets just because now, let's speak on this. Right now, she's already admitted to the insurance coming back not valid. And she indicated that, that she doesn't even have the car anymore. So she's saying at the time that the insurance was valid, and she provided a certificate that looked very it looked good to me. Let me see that certificate again, ma'am.
I mean, she might have not have provided the proof of insurance when I pulled it over, but that's.
No, I didn't provide you with anything because I didn't have anything. And when I spoke to you, you said, well, as long as I have, by whatever date that I have to go to court, you said that when I have everything straight, you were going to throw everything out. So, and I told you I was getting it within that exact same week.
All right. So, what are you driving something now, ma'am?
Yeah, I have a whole new car. I have a Ford Fusion 2016.
So you're not upgraded, right? Did you
have
the insurance on that car?
Yes, I have this AAA insurance on that car.
All right, let's see it.
Everything is in my name.
Let's see it.
What, the insurance and everything for that car?
Yes, yes.
I don't have all that paperwork on me.
Where is it?
At home, I'm at work.
Yeah, so, okay, so here you go again. You run across corporate rule again, right? And you're,
What?
and he.
Oh,
and
you
you're
want to see
speaking-
I got the registration and all of that for that car. Yeah, but I don't have,
Yeah, show
I don't
show
have
it
the
to
paper. Let me show you right now.
I'm just happy she's got a license now.
Give me one.
Yeah,
Right.
let's see if she has a license. Does she?
Corporate rule check, she does have a valid driver's license.
She does.
Yeah, I have everything straight. I ain't playing no games.
No, there doesn't seem like it.
I want to see some valid insurance because
Let me
you
show
know,
you everything I
that's what.
got. I just got this car literally on my birthday. So
Well, happy birthday. What is your birthday?
August 22nd.
Happy belated birthday.
So this is my registration for this car. I don't know if you
All
can
right,
see it.
let's see. Hold it up. You got it. The sun is glaring.
Oh, there it
all right,
is.
let's see. I got it.
You got it?
Go ahead. Let's see what you got. A 2014 Ford 830. All right, 2023. That was on your birthday. Okay, go ahead.
And this is the insurance.
I was just about to lecture you. You said you left it at home. I'm like, when corporate rule rolls around you
I'm like,
again,
wait, what?
because he's gonna be out there.
Then it's the insurance.
Okay, I see some
Me and my
valid
grandmother
insurance.
name on there.
I got you. All right. What do you guys want to do with these tickets?
Perhaps dismiss?
You're on mute, corporate rule.
Corporate rule, you on mute.
Like I said, a man of words that she got everything in order. I don't have no problem dismissing it.
All right. Mr. Goss?
We have no problem dismissing for proper documentation, Your Honor.
You see how tough that was, Mr. Faulkner, for Mr. Goss? Mr. Corporate rule was like, I don't have no problem dismissing it. Mr. Goss sat there like, oh my gosh. But
Hey,
he wasn't smiling when he said that.
But you got the result you wanted.
You didn't have to see. You didn't even have to see him on the camera to know he wasn't smiling about that, did you?
That's for sure.
All right, Miss Gator, this is going to be a one-time deal, ma'am. You know, you got to have that proper documentation on you all the time, and otherwise, you know, I'll guarantee you one thing: Corporal Rule is out there, and he's making the streets of the city of Detroit safe. He's not out here writing. I've never known him to out here writing illegitimate tickets or anything. I've known him always as a judge and as a lawyer to be a very, very fair individual. So, but I guarantee you one thing: he's gonna be out there watching, and if he sees you doing some infraction or if he feels you're doing an infraction, he's gonna write you a ticket. And if you don't have the insurance certificate there, he's gonna write you for that. I can pretty much guarantee you that. All right?
Okay.
All right, ma'am. If there's nothing further, good luck to you.
And
And
Your
have a
Honor,
great day.
you said, I have a question. So all my tickets is still showing up, even though they're not on my record no more. But I have license. So how do I work?
Dismiss the tickets. I'm gonna dismiss the tickets for providing valid documentation.
Yeah, but remember when I was on here the last time before we went to trial, you said a lot of my old tickets were showing up too.
Okay, she has a 13415. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Cortina. 13415-3661, 1704441001, and a 1904594601. Let's put those tickets on the record. And Mr. Faulkner.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't see those on the date and set time set for a trial. Let's see what those tickets say. It appears, okay, those 2 tickets are in warrant. 3 tickets are in warrant status. Let's handle those tickets now. As it relates to the warrant, Counselor.
You're all set with me, Your Honor?
Yeah, I'm all set, Corporal. Have a great day, sir.
You too,
Be
thank
safe
you.
out there.
All right,
Move to
thank
set
you.
aside the warrant, Your Honor.
I'm gonna set aside the warrants. Why weren't these tickets included in today's hearing? Oh, I see why. Because these tickets are supposed to go to Judge Bryant. These tickets are supposed to go to Judge Bryant. Because these tickets are old. And apparently, okay, one ticket, 13415361 is here. Let's see what the other ticket is. The other ticket is supposed to be with Judge Bryant, 21704441001. This is for Gator. So let's set aside the default. Let's set aside the warrants on all the matters. Let's enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Let's give her a $0 bond. You're gonna have to come back, Miss Gator.
Okay.
13. It seems like the two tickets are criminal tickets.
Criminal.
Call, it's a call Judge Bryant and ask Judge Bryant if she doesn't mind keeping these tickets here or if she wants her to show up in the court. Because if she wants her to show up in the courtroom, I would say let's just set a trial date for all three of the tickets and she can adjudicate mine. So find out what Judge Bryant wants to do. Yes. Because they're criminal misdemeanor. They have to be DWLS. And then she's got a valid driver's license. Apparently, I haven't seen corporal rule said she has one. The city attorney says she has one. So. Hold on.
134153.
Yes. And the other two are Judge Bryant. So call them, ask her, does she mind us keeping these here or does she want or does she want to? All right, we're gonna 19-04594-601. Let's pass the matter. We'll get some information on that. Let's go to. All right, just sit tight, Ms. Gator, and we'll get some information on that. We'll recall.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Goss.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
You had Mr. Gentry. Did you have an offer for Mr. Gentry?
Yes, Your Honor. It's gonna be limited access, 6 to 10, and blockading, dismiss the other matters.
And let's call cases. Ms. Odoms decided to join us. Ms. Odoms, because you got some let's call the cases. This is the city of Detroit versus Travion Vonzel Gentry, case number SP 126-99301, SP 126-9932, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 128-7856, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 134-7003, 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. And your name, sir? You take it off mute, Mr. Gentry.
Okay, Sergeant Carson, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. Sergeant Carson, badge SA27, Detroit Police Department.
All right, good morning, Sergeant Carson. I think Officer Dudley is here.
3460. Judge Perkins wants to know, can he be the judge? Is it okay if he was the judge of
If
the
Officer
record?
Atkins is here,
He just wants her to see if he can address it.
or if she wants to do it, I don't care
Or
what she
here
does.
in warrant status, it's okay if we arraign her and set it for a pretrial. Because they're in warrant status. She's
That's
never
a
been
valid
arraigned.
question. We're running driver's license.
Yeah, the
So,
19
today is the date and time set for a trial slash formal hearing. Officer Dudley, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Morning, sir. This is Officer Erica Dudley, badge 2703.
Not, we can use.
All right. Can somebody go in there and get, okay, here's Corporal Akins. Corporal Akins, can you put, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Corporal Akins, badge 56, Detroit Police.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a trial slash formal hearing. That offer was, I heard blocking traffic for one offense, right, Mr. Goss? What was the other?
Limited access 6 to 10.
All right. Blocking traffic is 0-point offense, $175, no abstraction to the Secretary of State. Limited access 6 to 10. That's a 1-point offense and $135. And with stipulates the probable cause, the rest of the matters will be dismissed. Sir, you have an absolute right to take the deal, and we can you can take that, or you can have a trial. We're here today. Today is the date and time set for trial. I can allow you to speak to Mr. Faulkner in the breakout room if you want a better understanding of what's going on.
I just
What
need
would
you
you
to
like to
zoom
do?
in. Shantae,
Yeah, I would like to go in the breakout room just to get a better understanding, that's all.
Very well.
Zoom, I don't know. Where you're
I'm
working.
gonna put you in the breakout room. Hold on before you join that, Mr. Faulkner.
Yes, sir.
Let me speak to you as to, join the breakout room, Mr. Gentry. He'll be in there in a moment.
Okay, thank you.
434-0000. All right, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
All right. As it relates to Ms. Gator, what did Judge Bryant want to do?
Clerk stated that at the time that we contacted the courtroom, that she was in the process of calling the case. So she's gonna give her a chance to wrap the case.
Okay, so we're standby still, Ms. Go ahead and join the breakout room, Mr. Faulkner, and speak to Mr. Gentry.
Okay.
Let him know that's a 1-point offense on his driver's license.
Yes, sir. I got you covered.
Who is Tom's iPhone?
It's Thomas Griffith, sir.
Thomas who?
I was a little late.
See that? What's your name, sir?
Thomas Griffith.
Thomas Griffith. Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ms. Owens.
What's that? You can put it in. He's just gonna arrange it, you could just put it in. Okay,
And tell her to take my case too.
she was just gonna arrange it and set the preacher. She didn't say, yeah, so he can't even arrange. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, schedule. Yeah, okay. So, okay, so y'all just gonna say.
What about the
And
warrant?
I'll let you the client, the defendant.
What
Okay.
about the warrant?
All right, okay. Judge,
Yeah.
they're going to set her in the right, they're gonna remove, the clerk is, so she was saying basically, no, you can't remove her. But what they're gonna do is they're gonna remove the warrant and they're gonna set her date. So they're gonna remove the warrants.
So
And so her
the
next date for her to appear in front of Judge Bryant is 10/25 at 8:30.
Send that case that I have for her, Judge.
What?
It's 3 cases. One's for me and 2 for Judge Bryant.
No, we keep our cases. I mean, you keep your case.
So she's gonna have to come to 2. That doesn't make any sense.
Because 2 of them are criminal cases and the rest of them are traffic. Where's that?
Like, oh,
Yeah, criminal.
just enter into the system.
Okay, so she was saying so she would appear, she would have a date with us for her traffic tickets, and then she would have a date for her higher misdemeanors. She does the higher misdemeanors.
Ours can be dismissed. That's a 13 tickets. 2022.
So she goes 10/25 to bring in front of Judge Bryant for both matters, the 19 and the 17 cases. All right. Okay, let me get to Odom. Odom and Jackson Odom and
Mr. Goss, are you there?
Yes, Your Honor.
For Ms. Griffin, this is the 13 case. I know the city's policy. All right, let's do this. Let's go back on the record for Mrs. Gator. This is the court has gotten in contact with Judge Bryant's court about 2 criminal cases, 17-0444-1001 and 19-045-94601. There's going to be an arraignment date on October 5th, 2022. At what time?
8:30.
At 8:30 a.m. You're going to have to go to Judge Bryant's courtroom on that date.
Judge who? I'm sorry.
Brian, I'm going to get you the information to Judge Bryant so you can have all the information if you don't get anything in the mail. I wouldn't rely on anything in the mail. I would just go rely on the information I'm giving you today. And Judge Bryant's Zoom ID is 360-339-0000.
Okay.
360-339-0000. Her courtroom phone number is 313-965-2295 if you have any problem. The next
2295, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
The next action date is going to be an arraignment.
Okay.
October 25th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. I'm told she's going to remove the warrant today. We're going to recall our warrant, and we have dismissals on the other matters for providing valid documentation. Mr. Goss, this is a 2013 case of no ops. I know that the city's policy is 10 years. This is 9 years, but she did, well, indicated, I haven't seen a valid driver's license, so I'm going with what you and the officer says she has a valid driver's license. What are you going to do with this case?
We can dismiss that one, Your Honor, due to the plea to the other matters. I mean, the dismissal of the other matters of driver. She has a valid driver's license now, so that's fine.
All right. So I'm going to dismiss the case. That way you only have to deal with the 2 cases in front of Judge Bryant, driving while license suspended. And, you know, it's all criminal stuff. This is traffic court though, and she handles the misdemeanor. And it's just the way it's entered into the system, you know, at the time, especially for driving while license suspended back in those days, it was, they had more egregious penalties to it for driving while license suspended. So some way they put that in the computer on the misdemeanor criminal docket instead of on the misdemeanor traffic docket. So that's why you have to go to the other court. But the court was satisfied with your documentation that you provided for us today. Hopefully that'll give you some relief on that case, on those other two cases. But Mrs. Gator, I wish you the best of luck. What we'll do is we'll waive any warrant fees if you have any.
Okay.
I don't see any warrant fees or any reinstatement fees on the matters that you have before this court. So we'll waive any of those warrant fees and we will close the matters out that you have. Just make sure you show up on October the 25th
and the 5th.
at 8:30. All right. So Judge
All right. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck to you, ma'am. Have a great day. All right.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right.
Judge, Gentry, is the one plea or the civil infraction plea, is one of them from the original charge being an accident?
I don't know.
No.
Okay, so I need to know. Thank you. I'll go back in and
the disregard is for the discarding traffic device, and the limited access is the unsafe manner.
okay, that's that. We will accept it then. Did you hear that, Mr. Gentry? Did he see out?
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Travion Bonzel Gentry. I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room, Mr. Gentry. And Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, due to the fact that the accident case has been dismissed, Mr. Gentry accepts the offer of the two civil infractions.
Your Honor, I apologize. Did we call Mr. Gentry's case on the record?
Yeah, I thought we did. This is the City of Detroit versus Travion Bonzel Gentry. Case numbers SP 1269931, SP 1269932, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1287856, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1347003, counts 1 and counts 2. Put your appearance on the record, Mr.
Paul Faulkner representing the defendant. Mr. Gentry, your name again, please.
Travion Gentry.
Your Honor, my client does accept the offer that has been made to limited access, and I believe in blockading.
Yeah, I thought we put all this on the record. This,
We probably did.
Williams law, but if she didn't get it.
I didn't know if it went on the record or not, Your Honor. I apologize.
All right, that's all right. Because if you didn't get it, then we didn't put it on the record. So let's do it. Let's do it again. Officer Dudley, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Sure. Officer Dudley, badge 2703, Detroit Police Department.
Okay. Officer Corporal Sergeant Carson, can you put your appearance on the record again, please?
Sergeant Corey Carson, badge SA27, San Detroit Traffic Enforcement.
And Corporal Akins, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Corporal Gwendolyn Akins, badge 56, Detroit Police.
Okay.
Oh, we did have it all, Your Honor. I apologize.
No problem.
We have.
We all make, we're all doing a lot of work here, so there's nothing, no harm. The offer we already discussed, was put this on the record, was a blocking traffic 175, limited access 1 to 5, $125. That limited access will abstract to the Secretary of State, but it will not carry any points. It is a civil infraction. And dismissal of the other matters. I've given you, Mr. Gentry, an opportunity to speak with Mr. Faulkner in the breakout room. And Mr. Faulkner, what's your client want to do?
Wishes to accept the offer and plead responsible.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gentry?
Yes, Judge, it is.
I didn't hear you.
I said yes, Judge.
Okay, so with that, will your client stipulate to the face of the tickets?
Yes, Your Honor.
For the responsible, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
And will your client stipulate to probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. And I'm going to find your client responsible for limited access, amended count of limited access, 1 to 5, $125. them dismiss the other matters. Mr. Gentry, when can you pay?
Let's see, 2 weeks from now.
Pardon me? You gotta speak up, sir.
Hang on.
2 weeks, Your Honor.
2 weeks?
Yes, sir.
2 weeks is gonna be October 4th. Make sure you get it paid by October 4th. You pay it at any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit. Or you come down to the courthouse and pay it, sir. If there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck. Have a good day. If you don't have any questions, you're free to leave. And Officer Sergeant Carson, Officer Dudley, and Corporal Aiken, if you don't have any questions, I wish you all the best of luck. And of course, you be safe out there and have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too, girl. Have a nice day.
All right. Odoms. Ms. Odoms.
Yes, I'm here.
Why are you so late, ma'am?
I didn't have the Zoom ID.
Okay.
I had to call in the court. I didn't see it on the 36th district website.
All right, I got good excuses. I got you. All right, we'll buy that, Ms. Odoms.
I apologize.
Don't worry about it. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Jasmine Bianca Odoms. Case numbers SP 1282819.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. That's not me. I'm Shantia Owens. I'm sorry.
I'm Odoms right here.
I apologize. Oh man. I thought you said,
A little similar. You're really late, Ms. Odoms. All right, so let's go to Odoms. Let's ask for Odoms why you are so late.
I was trying to get the Zoom.
See her saying and just play it back. That's what I would did. Hey, that's what I would have did if you bought it one time, you can buy it again, right?
She sounds sincere, Your Honor.
That's something else right there. Let me address Officer Amon Ra and Officer Del Vasco momentarily. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, let's call the case Gentry Odom. This is City of Detroit versus Gentry Boydell Odom. Case number SP 11881601. SP 120164661. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes,
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, ma'am?
No, he's. I don't think he's here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was Odoms.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Officer Dave Delbosque, badge 4916, Detroit Police.
Good morning, officer.
Good morning.
Officer Amin Ra, badge 288, Detroit Police.
All right, good morning to you, Officer Amin Ra. All right, Mr. Faulkner, I guess I'm sure you don't have a reason. It's close to 9:30. I usually give them a little more time. I think it's time enough now, Mr. Faulkner. I'm not even going to ask you whether you have an understanding of where your client is, because I'm sure you don't. So
I do not.
It's a reckless driving. Seems like everything else for Mr. Odom is closed, but he doesn't have so much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a show cause out. Failure to hear, and we'll see if we can find Mr. Odom. Odom. All right. If there's nothing further, Officer Dabasco, good to see you, and Officer Armand Rock. You both have a very good and safe, be safe out there. Very good day, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor. You do the same. Thank you.
Okay. Miss Jasmine Bianca, she listens, I'll tell you that. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Jasmine Bianca Odoms. Case number is SP 1282819, counts 1 and counts 2 and count 3. SP 1283274, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner represented the defendant. Your name again, ma'am?
Jasmine Odoms.
All right, and today is the date and time set for pre-trial matter. Now, Ms. Odom, have you been given the opportunity to take the Michigan defensive driving course?
Yes, the thing about it was I had stopped working, so I didn't even make a payment for it. They told me I owe $210, but I just got this new job at JCPenney, so if I could get some time to pay it.
No, this is not what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes, I did, to answer your question.
The course costs $200. The course doesn't cost $210.
No, the ticket for refer.
No, I wasn't speaking on that. I was speaking on the opportunity to take the Michigan defensive driving course. The allegation, obviously we've had conversation before.
Yes.
All right. So let's see when the last time you were here.
Did you take the class, Ms. Odoms?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I have to pay the tickets first.
Okay.
No, not for the class, you don't.
Yes, that's what they told me at the Secretary of State.
Listen, I would suggest that you get some advice before you just go pay tickets from a lawyer, because you can easily pay a civil infraction. You can pay it all day long, but as soon as you pay it, you're admitting a responsibility, and you're going to get everything that goes along with it. So if it's a speeding ticket, you're going to get whatever points that it's got there. That is automatic. But if you go to court, then you may be able to get some relief other than that. Or if you get an attorney, they may be able to help you out. And I know people say, oh, I can't afford an attorney and stuff like that. But trust and believe, there's 4 points that you got sitting here on this driver's license. If you got found responsible for that, the insurance company is going to do you much worse than the attorney is. They're going to get you for 3 years on it too. So I'm going to give you an opportunity. I don't see that we've given you an opportunity to take the Michigan defensive driving course. And I don't see that we've talked before. We've talked before?
Yes, I had court before. You the one told me that I didn't have that many tickets, and I thought I did or something.
I see an arraignment date on the misdemeanors on 7/25 at 1:30.
Yeah.
All right, let's see where these other tickets come from. Same day. All these tickets happen on the same day?
Yes.
This is what I call writing you for everything in the book.
Now, even though that wasn't my car.
Well, I mean, still, that's back in the day, they used to say they threw the book at them.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna put the chat. I'm gonna put in the chat the Michigan defensive driving course. This is up to you if you want to take it or not.
Yeah.
Okay, in the chat, there's the course name. You type it in just like that, and then there's my email address. You can put that in there just like that and send me that upon completion of the course. I do understand that you told me that you were out of work, so I'm gonna give you extra time to get back on your feet before you take these courses. Or at least before you come back so you can get yourself situated. I want to congratulate you on your job.
Thank
you. And wish you the best of luck at that. And what we'll do is we'll give you until what, November 29th, is that good enough?
Okay.
What is today's date? Today is
The 20th.
The 20th, that's a month. I'm gonna give you, how is that?
That's too much,
That's
Yana.
60 days. Yeah, so 60 days, no, a little over 60 days. So,
Okay.
let's give you a pre-trial date for 11/29/2022 at 8:30 a.m. Take the course seriously, man. You have an allegation of 16 to 20 over. I told you that would cost you some serious points. I would suggest that you try and take care of Redford and go get a driver's license as well. That would help you out. The city attorney wants to see, and we all want to see you get a valid driver's license. So do those things, come back to us, and we will see, get you an offer on that date, all right?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
All right, good luck to you, man. I'll see you back in November.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Oh, okay, Mr. Griffin. City of Detroit versus Mr. Thomas Lucius Griffin, case number SB 1273203, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, sir? On Tom's phone, what's your name?
Thomas.
Your name, sir?
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Thomas Lucius Griffith.
All right. Today is the date and time set for these are civil infractions, so these are on here for set for a hearing, or we'll call it a pre-trial. All right, do you have proof of insurance, sir?
Yes.
All right, let's see. Well, let's hold on to the proof of insurance momentarily. Mr. Goss, are you there? Both of these tickets are in default. Here again, the ticket was the allegation was made on November the 3rd, 2021. The ticket didn't hit the system until 5/4/2022. So more than just 6 months later, almost exactly 6 months later. I'm gonna set aside the defaults on these tickets because of that reason. If I'm not mistaken, they tell you to call on the ticket before 14 days. And he could have called all day on that ticket. And it still wouldn't have gotten to us, so we wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. So I'm going to set aside the defaults. For that reason, I'm going to waive the reinstatement fees. And I'm going to send a note to the abstract clerk for the no insurance civil infraction.
Your Honor.
Say that again.
I did get a paper from the court saying that the State Department note, the violation of no proof of insurance should be removed from my driving record.
You got a note from the court? Where's that note?
It's right here. Hold on.
All right, let's see that note. And who is this note from? This is, all right, we're gonna have to bring it up closer so that we can read it. All right, I'm gonna ask you to email me that note so we can put that note in your file. I want to see that note. Do you have a way that you can either email that note or send it down to the courthouse?
Sure. What's your email?
It's in the chat, because I'm also gonna give you an opportunity to take the Michigan Defensive Driving course for this 16 to 20 old. And you want to take that course, sir, to see if you can get some relief, because the city attorney is frowns upon that type of speeding, and he's going to ask you to take that Michigan Defensive Driving course. I would take that course. Well, it's up to you whether you want to take the course or not. But I would do, if you do elect to take the course, then I would do the best job I could, ready to convince him that you deserve some relief better than just if you just took the course and show proof of that. You want to do that, sir? I think he's frozen. I have two. He's back.
Yeah.
Did you get all that information?
Yes.
All right, did you get the course in the chat?
Yes.
And the email address is in the chat as well. So upon you, do you want to take the course, sir?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to give you a pretrial date of November the 28th, 2022 at 8:30. Take the course, send me the certificate, and send me instead of taking a picture, I would like you to scan that letter and email it to me so I can put that in the file as well. We're waiving those reinstatement fees, and we're sending the abstraction clerk a note to allow you to remove that abstraction from your record. We're setting a pretrial date. Upon completion of the course, we'll deal with the speeding ticket, and we'll review the letter, but I suggest you bring in valid insurance as well, and we'll dismiss the insurance ticket. So just do well on the course, and then wait 48 to 72 hours to approach the Secretary of State about a driver's license, all right?
I already have my license. It's just, it was suspended because of all these tickets.
Yeah, I know. So is it still suspended?
I'm not sure because I went to court on August 28th, no, August 25th in the mail last week saying I could drive as long as my license is still valid.
Run his driver's license, please. Take that pretrial date down, and then take the other stuff down. And then we're gonna just make sure that you know what's the stage of your license right now. But if it's not valid, it seems as though if there's nothing else out there in any other jurisdictions, it seems as though this will reinstate your license. All right, this is Gentry. No, this is not Gentry. This is Griffith. Okay. Thomas Griffith. All right. I suspect it's on. In the same boat. Not necessarily correct. Fall off, we fall off. All right, let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Shanita Marie Owens, case number SP 1256595, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 125-68111. Appearance for the record, please.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant. Your name, ma'am?
Shantia Marie Owens.
Sorry about mispronouncing your name, Shantia.
It's okay.
Put that in the file as license and do all of that stuff. Should reinstate his license. Yeah. Okay, this is today's the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. You have a 31+ mile/hour allegation. That is very excessive. Very excessive. So with that, I'm going to offer you the same driving course. I already offered that to you. Did you take it?
No, sir.
What's going on?
I'm taking care of my mom. She's ill. And I work midnight. I don't know. I don't really have an excuse for it.
Do you want to take the course?
Yes, I do.
So, how long is it? I'm sorry about your mother's illness. I wish her the best of luck on that.
Thank you.
Thank goodness that she has a responsible daughter, maybe not a responsible driving daughter, but a responsible daughter.
I'm trying, Your Honor.
I know, I'm just having a little fun with the situation. I know it's a serious matter, but I try to make it so that it's not so burdensome. And I'm going to allow you some more time to take this course. This is going to be the last time I'll allow you to take the time. Give me a realistic date on when you can finish this course, because that's a 4-point offense, ma'am. I would like to see that offense is not. Let's run our driver's license as well. It was Shantia. I'm sorry about the mispronunciation.
It's okay.
Should have charged Miss Odoms for that representation she stole from you about being late. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Griffith. Mr. Griffith, did you get all the information that I gave you? Your license is suspended now. I ran your license.
Yes, I do have my license.
Turn your camera off, sir. Turn your camera off. All right. Did you get all the information in court? The next court date is going to be 11/28/2022. I gave you the information in the chat to the Michigan Defensive Driving Course. I'm going to put it in the chat again. That way you can have the course, and if you choose to take it, you can send me the certificate in there. I would like you to send me that letter from the Secretary of State that you got, and I'm waiving the reinstatement fees, and I'm sending a note to the abstract clerk that should take care of your license if that is what's suspending your license. Nevertheless, I'm going to have you back on October the 28th. Do you have any further questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right. If there's no further questions, make sure you take that course and make sure you're ready to have some discussion on the course so that you can convince the city attorney that you deserve a better deal. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right. There's nothing further. Have a great day.
All right.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Shantia Marie Owens. Miss Owens, I'm going to allow you more time to take it. It's gotta be in November the 28th, 2022 as well, same time. Did you get the information out of the chat, man?
Yes, sir, about the defense driving course.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I got it.
Send it to me ahead of time so
Okay.
that we got confirmation and we don't have to go through that. I do have a valid driver's license for your client, counselor. So with that being said, and then bring that proof of registration for.
I have it right here.
Well, just make
The
sure you
one.
hold on to.
Okay.
All right.
And may I ask a question?
You may.
You are talking about the registration I had at the time of the ticket. Because it's expired now, but I have that one and my new one.
Well, do you have this? This is a brand new car. Do you have the car anymore?
Yes. Yes, I still have my car. I was just saying I have the registration that I had when I received the ticket. I just didn't have it on me.
Okay, but
but
do you have registration, current registration as well?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes.
All right, so well, let me see the registration. I'll just mark on the file.
I'm not sure how this goes.
You can push it up to the screen there.
Okay. Can you see that?
Hold it up. Up, higher. Up higher. There we go. All right, to the left a little bit.
My left?
To your left.
Okay. Okay.
All right, there we go. All right. I have a valid registration at the time. Well, I would say it's valid for a year. I'd say valid at the time. Just make sure you bring valid registration. Just make sure you bring valid registration, that the newer copy of it, so that that take the class seriously, man, because I would like to see you not get these 4 points on your driver's license. But more importantly, God bless you for taking care of your mom. I hope that her health, she able to get her health back. And but I know she's very appreciative of you being there for her at the time. You know, we're getting older, and my mom is 84 years old. Thank goodness that she has good health. But you know, it's one thing is guaranteed. I guess two things, right, Mr. Faulkner? Taxes and debt.
You got that right, Judge.
And I mean, it's just a reality of it, but it certainly makes times like this for your mom a lot easier. Maybe a little harder on you, but you're strong enough to get through it, and that's I really appreciate that. I know she does too. All right.
Thank you.
If you have any other issues, ma'am, don't hesitate to zoom in. Let us know where you're at, and let the court know. So if we have to, we can see if we can find you some more time. All right.
Okay. So November 28th at 8:35. That's when I report back.
8:30, 8:35. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Came in late today, so I mean, you know. So no, 8:30, ma'am, and you report back. Have the driving course completed. Come back. Let's take some good notes on that driving course. It's a very good course, and then bring the new registration with you. You have a valid driver's license, and we'll find some resolution on that day. All right.
Thank you so much, Ron.
All right. And I see the kind of stress on your face, so I really hope that your mom is going to be okay. Okay.
Yes, I really appreciate that.
All right. Have a great day, ma'am. Good luck to you.
All right, you as well. Thank you. We
have a case number on that, Your Honor.
Case number is going to be SP 125-68111.
125-68111.
SP 125-659-5, counts 1 and counts 2.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's Officer Bennett, and he routinely comes to court.
Yes, he does.
All right, Ms. Odom.
Okay, thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Okay, it seems like that will do it for the morning. Mr. Faulkner, appreciate you being here.
Well, I appreciate being able to be here, Your Honor.
Yes, I do too.